The better late than ever Assassin's Creed Origin review. Yes, this game was released in 2017. This is the PS4 version, and it was played on the PS5 Pro. And as you'll probably already know, Assassin's Creed Origins is an origin story of the formation of the Assassin's Brotherhood. It takes place in Egypt during the time of Cleopatra. The story. The main protagonist of the story, Bake, goes on a personal revenge journey that starts fairly strong. You get assigned 3 assassination targets to begin your revenge tour. Eventually, you meet up with an old companion, and the story has less focus on the main objective of revenge. 10 to 15 hours in, and you'll have 8 targets to assassinate, and you'll forget the reasons on why you're even doing them. For me, the middle part of the game dragged and got very boring. It just felt like filler content of repeat quests. Luckily, after 20 to 30 hours more, the story does finally pick back up in the final task for Cleopatra. I did enjoy some of the historical figures near the end of the game as well, and those I won't spoil. But what hurt the story was the leveling system that drags the whole experience down. You're constantly underleveled for the main quest, which forces you into side missions that all feel nearly identical. It kills the pacing of what could have been a tight emotional story. Honestly, I was glad the game finally ended and I had no emotional connection to my character in the end. So for that, the story score is a 6 out of 10. It's good, it just drags with a lot of filler. Gameplay. Assassin's Creed Origins combat isn't organic in the sense that you have multiple ways to take out your targets, like Hitman games. Instead, the fights and the killing of bosses are no different than that of a normal NPC fight. Most of the time, you're just tapping R1. Again, and again, and again. When you run into a shielded enemy, or big guys, the solution is always the same. Hold your shield up, counter, or you can charge R2 and attack and stagger them. It doesn't matter which weapon you choose, and there are many. You'll repeat this loop for the entire game. As mentioned, there are different weapon types, but they all control the same, just with different animations. At that point, you might as well stick with whatever weapon that has the best perks and damage. For me, that was the Golden Wolf Legendary Sword, because healing on every hit allows you to fight higher level enemies to some extent while taking damage. Buying gear in the open world, it feels pointless, when the strongest items are locked behind the in-game store. See for yourself. Outfits don't affect perks, but you can upgrade your hidden blade, quiver, stabilizer glove for better range damage, bracer for melee damage, and breastplate for health. A tool pouch for more tools. If you're prioritizing, focus on the bracer, breastplate, and tool pouch. All this leveling of stats to have the same combat style from the beginning of the game to the end with the same button tap flow. Assassinations are surprisingly dull. The game could really use a little Hitman style creativity to make things interesting, or maybe some sort of soft Mortal Kombat vibe for the eliminations. The game does have a Batman Arkham series style investigations. Occasionally you'll investigate past events, and holding out the D-pad highlights the clues you'll need to interact with. It's fine, but nothing special. So for a score for gameplay, it is a 5 out of 10. Holy moly, it's redundant. Graphics. For a PS4 era game, Origins looks incredible. The lighting, the water, sheer number of NPCs on screen, it all holds up beautifully. Artistically, it nails the look and feel of ancient Egypt. The lighting engine especially does a lot of heavy lifting, making even basic textures look impressive. Performance on the PS4 was rough, sure, but on PS5 Pro, it runs butterly smooth, locked at 60 frames. Visuals are the game's strongest appeal, at least for me. The art style and the visuals in the game are top tier for PS4 when you're in the urban areas and around water. Sand areas, not so much. Graphics score, 9 out of 10. Overall weighted score, 7 out of 10.